One more time.
The alarm.
The.
The alarm.
Good, good. Yeah. So I was hearing the alarm. I don't want the alarm. I want the alarm.
Ah, I see. The alarm.
When the alarm goes off.
When the alarm goes off.
Very good, very good. And let me go to Karen. Failure.
Failure.
Good, good, good. So you have a strong diphthong, fail, which is okay. Let's make it faster. Failure.
Failure.
You're already a failure.
You're already a failure.
Already.
Already.
You're already a failure.
You're already a failure.
Good. Failure.
Failure.
The snooze alarm.
The snooze alarm.
With an unemployment.
With an unemployment.
With an
With an
unemployment application.
with an unemployment application.
Good. One more. With an unemployment application.
With an sorry. With an unemployment application.
Very good. Very good. Very nice. Very nice. Let's keep going here. Right to the next scene. I'll take questions later, guys. Elaine and James. Gustavo, you are James. Berta, you are Elaine.
Okay.
Go for it.
Hello?
This is your wake-up service. It's 7:15.
Oh God. Oh, I could use a few more hours sleep.
Had they last night?
I wish.
A woman with a sexy voice like yours. It's hard to believe you'll wake up alone.
Really? Thank you, trusted wake-up service person.
Call me James.
Oh, all right, James.
It's very painful for me to laugh, but that was really good. Very romantic. Berta, excellent job. Let me hit Gustavo a couple times. This is your.
This is here.
This is your.
This is here.
This is your wake-up service.
This is your wake-up service.
Wake up.
This is your wake-up service.
Yeah, I really want you to slow down and be real clear. This is your wake-up service.
This is your wake-up service.
Good. Sir, not sir. Service.
Service.
Perfect. Let's do it again. This is your wake-up service.
This is your wake-up service.
Very good. Now let's try it fast. This is your wake-up service.
This is your wake-up service.
Yeah. So I'm recording this, Gustavo. I want you to go back and listen to the difference, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. And let's give me more ing. Waking up.
Waking up.
Good. Waking up. Waking up.
Waking up.
Perfect. It's hard to believe you're waking up alone.
It's hard to believe you're waking up alone.
Very good. Very nice. Very nice. Excuse me. Coughing is not good for me. This is a long scene here, so, but not too bad. Let me have Alexi is going to be Jerry. Maria is going to be Elaine. And who wants to be George?
Here.
Berta. Berta is George. Go for it, guys.
Your wake-up guy asked you out?
Yeah, I've never seen him, but I feel like we have this weirdly intimate relationship. You know, I mean, I'm lying in bed, I'm wearing my nightie.
I don't know. Blind date?
What? You wanna go out with my cousin Holly? You've never met her.
Yeah, but I've seen picture of her.
Well, at least I've spoken to my guy. You're going out on a dev date.
I think I'd rather go on a deaf date than a blind date. The question is, would you rather date the blind or the deaf?
That's interesting.
Now you're off on a topic.
See, now I think I would rather date the deaf
Uh-huh.
because I think the blind would probably be a little messy around the house. I mean, let's face it, we're not going to get all the crumbs. You are constantly walking around with a sponge.
See, I disagree. I would rather date the blind. You know, you could let the house go, let yourself go. A good-looking blind woman doesn't really know that you're not good enough for her.
I think she'd figure it out soon enough. What? What is this?
Veggie sandwich and grapefruit.
Veggie sandwich and grapefruit? What are you turning into?
A healthy person.
Oh, you squirted at me.
Oh, sorry.
Boy, that stinks.
Boy. Very nice, very nice. I liked it. I've got lots of points. Let's start with Maria here. So Maria, actually, the speed of what you're doing is really good. It's a good speed. It's a good flow. But Maria, I'm sorry to ask. May I ask what country are you from? And I'm gonna guess Russia, but I could be completely wrong.
Yes, I'm from Russia.
Yeah. The reason, and Vasi, why did I guess Russia? This is for Vasi. Why, Vasi, did I guess Maria might be from Russia?
Obviously, from a Russian accent.
No, not her accent, not her pronunciation.
Intonation, maybe?
Yes, that's exactly right. I have many Russian students, and my Russian students are very flat in their speaking. So, before intonation, pronunciation is most important. But then after we get the pronunciation, then intonation does become important. Intonation can be different for different people, so there's no right way. But since we're watching Seinfeld, it's just good practice, especially in countries like Korea and in countries like Russia, where the speaking tone is really flat. It's good practice to imitate. So in the future, we'll do that. Right now, I've never seen him.
I've never seen him.
Yeah, I've never seen him.
Yeah, I've never seen him.
Much better. Give me more V. I've never seen him.
I've never seen him.
Good. Wearing.
Wearing.
Yeah, it's an air sound. I'm wearing my nightie.
I'm wearing my nightie.
You want to go up. The intonation here, this is actually important because we're comparing you and me. So you want to go out with my cousin Holly.
You want to go out with my cousin Holly.
Very good. Holly.
Holly.
My cousin Holly.
My cousin Holly.
You've never met her.
You've never met her.
Good. And not hair, but her.
Her.
Good job. Good job. You've never met her.
You've never met her.
Great job. Alexi.
Yeah.
One more time.
But I've seen pictures of her.
Good. And be careful with the her. But I've seen pictures of her.
But I've seen pictures of her.
Good. Now be careful. This is to a lot of Russian students. Her her, her, her. Make sure when you do the sound, we have a lot, bring your lips together. Sir, sir, purpose, sure, her. Almost always when you see the or hear the sound, you're going to want to bring your lips together, not out, but in together.
Sure. Yeah.
Very good. Let me go back to Maria. At least I've spoken to my guy.
At least I've spoken to my guy.
You're going out on a deaf date.
You're going out on a deaf date.
Good, good, good. So we're comparing blind date and deaf date. So this really needs to get hit hard, intonation. You're going out on a deaf date.
You're going out on a deaf date.
Good. Deaf date.
Deaf date.
Great. And Alexi again. I'd rather.
I'd rather.
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 Good. I think I'd rather go on a deaf date.
I think I'd rather go on a deaf date than a blind date.
I'd rather buy leather.
I'd rather buy leather.
Try again. I'd rather buy leather.
I'd rather buy leather.
Good. Your THs are weak. Lather. I'm sorry.
Rather. Rather.
Perfect. I'd rather buy leather.
I'd rather buy leather.
Much better. The short A and short E are very tough. I'm interested in the L, the R, the short A and the TH. Good job. Very good. Let's go to, Berta, just give me a little more F there, please.
Okay. Now you're off on a topic.
Yep. Off on a, perfect.
Off on a topic.
AW is right, off on it.
Yeah, off on a.
Alexi, this is not an AW, it's just a short U, so it's because. Because I think.
Because I think.
This one?
Probably.
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 And careful with your R.
Around.
Around the house.
Around the house.
Great job. They're not going to get.
We're not gonna. We're not going to get.
Yes. So they are perfect pronunciation. There.
There.
But nobody says that. We just say there. There. They're not going to get.
They're not gonna get.
With the sponge.
With the sponge.
More TH. With the sponge.
With the sponge.
Great job. You guys, I'm giving you lots of points. Don't feel stressed, but just find something that's easy for you to fix and focus on that the next time. Really focus on that. Just pick one of the couple. Here's a R cluster, Alexi. Grrr, careful there. Grape.
Grape.
And a grapefruit.
And a grapefruit.
Perfect. And Maria, what are you turning into?
What are you turning into?
Good. We're using a flat T, and it sounds more like a D. What are you?
What are you?
Good. What are you turning into?
What are you turning into?
Very good, very good. And no at, Berta.
I know. Squirted at me.
No at.
Squirted me. Squirted me.
Good. And oops. Say the yellow one.
All right. That stinks.
And the gray one.
That stinks.
Perfect. Everybody make sure you can hear the you can distinguish those. That stings, very smooth. That stings, that stinks. There's absolutely a stop in there. So if you are saying this word and there's a stop, Americans are going to hear this word. Make sure when you say stings, there's no stop. Stings, stings. And this one, there is a stop. Stinks, stinks, stinks. Other than the stop, they're basically the same. Okay, that K allows you to stop, everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Let's go one more here. Wilhelm, and George. Volunteers, 2 people. Gustavo? Karen. Bertha's going to join every one if she can, so you guys got to be quick.
Yeah, but since I am a VIP, I'd rather them to go first.
I know, exactly. Yeah, but they're shy.
I know.
Gustavo, you are Wilhelm. Karen, you are George. Alexi volunteered. I saw Alexi come on too, so Alexi, I'll get you going for the first one next time. Go for it, Gustavo and Karen.
Okay. George, have you seen Morgan?
No.
He's been coming in later and later. Is there something wrong?
No, not that I know of.
Really? Well, make sure he signs this. Oh, look, George, if there's a problem with Morgan, you can tell me.
Morgan? No, he's doing a great job.
I understand.
Okay. 2 things. Great job. That's number 1. Number 2, Gustavo, you have improved a lot. And I know that Gustavo's been a DDM member from the beginning, everybody, but he's been very busy. It was difficult for him to focus for about 2 years, but the last year he's been putting in much more focus. And Gustavo, the improvement is huge, so keep it up. Very, very good job. Let me go back. I'm still going to get you on some parts, Gustavo, and we'll start with George. George?
George?
Good. George?
George?
Have you seen?
Have you seen?
Good. It's not ha, it's ha. It's very tough. Watch. Ha, ha. Ha,
Ha?
ha.
Ha? Her?
No. Try again.
No.
Ha,
Ha?
ah, ah.
Ah, ah.
Like that, like when you go to the doctor and they ah, ah,
Ah.
ah. No. Very vertical.
Ah.
Put your hands like this. Ah.
Ah.
Good. Ah.
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 Okay. So hot,
Hat.
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 Excellent job. That's what many people need to be able to absolutely compare. Ah is very vertical, hot. And British people, they say it. So British people will say, have. I have no time. And in America, we don't say it like that. In America, we say, I have. So if we compare these two, it's much, you did a great job. Let's try it again. Hot.
Hat.
Hot.
Hat.
More. Hot.
Hat.
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 Good. These sounds need to sound really different. If they don't sound different enough, you need to practice more and more and more. They need to sound very different, okay?
Okay.
Later and later.
Letting and later.
Later and later.
Letting and later.
You're saying lating in. I don't want lating in. Later and.
Later and.
Later and.
Later. Letting and later.
No. You're doing terrible. Later. Later.
Later.
Later and.
Later and.
Later and.
Later and.
Later and later.
Later and later.
Better. Not great, but better. He's been coming in later and later.
He's been coming in later and later.
Okay. Not good, but better. W-R-O-N-G is an A-W sound. Wrong.
Wrong.
Very good. Let me go to Karen. Not that I know of.
Not that I know of.
That I.
That I.
Great, great job. And let me go back to Gustavo. If there's a problem.
If there's a problem.
Right, right. If there's a problem.
If there's a problem.
Great job. Very good. Okay. Questions. Yeah. Hold the questions, actually. Let me go ahead and I'm going to go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Yeah, I'll open up. I'm going to go back to 50. Today in history, 1, 2, 3. It's only 5. All right, we're going to go to Hillary. Screen share. Take out the pictures. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's only so I'll have to have one person do it, do something that somebody else has already done. So I apologize about. Oh no, maybe I can make. Yeah, I'll make this one. There we go. Okay, I've got 7 pieces now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Let me go ahead and start with Alexi. Alexi, start us off, and we'll write down the list. Alexi, Berta, Gustavo, Karen, Maria, Mikiko, and Vasi. So Alexi, let me get my picture out of there. Go ahead, Alexi, start us off.
And I want to update our viewers on the story we first broke on 1 hour ago on Hillary Clinton, the Democratic nominee for president, who was here along with many our dignitaries this morning for a ceremony at the Memorial Plaza, but left unexpectedly early.
She left according to a law enforcement source because of a medical condition. She was clearly in distress, according to my source. She left early, went to a curb where she waited for her motorcade, which wasn't waiting for her because it was an early departure.
Great job.
And she stood there for 2 or 3 minutes. The motorcade rolled up. My source was 15 feet away. She said stumbled off the car, lost her shoes. He said her knees buckled. She appeared to need help to get into the van. His shoe was under the van.
When the van took off, someone grabbed the shoe, gave it to other members of her protective detail who followed in 2 other vehicles, and her motorcade left the scene well over an hour ago, well before this ceremony was scheduled to end.
Maria?
John, we do not have an update on her condition. Her campaign has not confirmed that she left early or why she left early or even that she was having any sort of medical episode.
But we've spoken with other people at the scene who say they're hearing similar stories. And we really don't know at this hour officially where she is or why she left.
and Vasi.
All right. From all right, right?
Yes.
All right, Rick Leventhal in Lower Manhattan. Obviously, this is a day when both campaigns have put aside campaign appearances, so we expect to hear more about Secretary Clinton tomorrow from the campaign, perhaps later today. We will keep you updated.
Excellent job, everybody. Let me go back to the top. Lots of little points here. Let's start with Alexi. But we can just say our. Update our viewers. Update our viewers.
Update our viewers.
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 Good. I want to update our viewers.
I want to update our viewers.
Our viewers.
Our viewers.
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 We first broke.
We first broke.
We first broke.
First. We first broke.
Good. On Hillary Clinton.
On Hillary Clinton.
Along with many other.
Along with many other.
Good. Great job. AWTH. Along with many other.
Along with many other.
Watch your TH for this ceremony.
For this ceremony.
This morning 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 for this ceremony.
Intonation. This morning for this ceremony.
This morning for this ceremony. I can't catch the TH
and the stress. I know. It's.
Yeah.
I understand. And actually, that's okay. We'll skip it. Early.
Early.
Early. First.
First.
Changing colors here. Fur.
First.
Fur.
First. Fur. Early.
Viewer.
Viewers.
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 Watch carefully. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Viewers.
Viewers.
First. For president.
For president.
Early. Good. I'll keep watching your sound, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Let me go to Bertha. Now, actually, everybody, if you want to practice Bertha had a million in her story here. She did a really good job. This was the curb where she waited for her motor. This is also an It's all So, Bertha, just do this.
But I said motorcade.
Yes, yeah, that's the exact.
I know. Motorcade.
Yep, motorcade.
Motorcade.
Even more motorcade.
Motorcade.
Perfect. Departure.
Departure.
Don't say de, it sounds French. Departure.
Okay, and how about the A? Is that a short O, like in father?
It's an ah, yes it is. And you know me, I hate short O and R, but yeah, basically yes, R.
Departure.
Yep.
Departure, okay.
Gustavo, flat T, motor. Motorcade.
15
feet away.
15 feet away.
15 feet away.
15 feet away.
He said she stumbled.
He said she stumbled.
He said her knees.
He said her knees.
Her. He said her knees.
He said her knees.
Got to be quicker. Let's say it real fast. He said her.
He said her.
Perfect. He said her knees.
He said her knees.
Van. Her shoe was under the van.
Her shoe was under the van.
Her shoe was under the van.
Her shoe was under the van.
One more.
Her shoe was under the van.
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 It sounds like you're saying vain. I don't want vain. I want van.
Van.
Much better.
Ah.
Let me go to Karen. Someone grabbed the shoe.
Someone grabbed the shoe.
Grabbed the shoe.
Excuse me.
That's okay.
Grabbed the shoe.
Is your baby sneezing?
Yeah, she is.
Bless you. Bless you to your baby.
Thank you.
Gave it to other members.
Gave it to other members.
To other. Gave it to other members.
Gave it to other members.
Good. Other members.
Other members.
Her protective detail.
Her protective detail.
Her protective detail.
Her protective detail.
Interestingly, many Americans don't actually say pro, they actually say per when we say it fast. In our head, we're saying pro, but because of that schwa, it actually sounds like per. So that actually works. Her protective detail.
Her protective detail.
Sounds better. It does sound better. Alexi has a great question. During, D-U-R, yeah. There too, it's also der, her, der, sure, same pronunciation. Let me go to Maria. John.
John.
How do you say that?
John. John.
Say that sentence.
John and John got married.
Sounds like a gay marriage.
I don't know. I don't know the difference.
This is a woman's name, everybody. I hope everybody's listening. I don't mean to be.
Okay.
And John is a guy's name. That's a guy's name. So Joan, John. Joan and John. Joan and John got married.
Joan and John got married.
Now it's a man and wife.
Okay.
So again, John, we do not have an update on her condition.
John, we do not have an update on her condition.
Niet. John.
John.
Again.
John.
All the way.
John, we do not have an update on her condition.
Good. On her condition.
On her condition.
On her.
On her.
Good. Faster. On her.
On her.
Good. Faster. On her.
On her.
Yes, we can cancel the H. Good job. Having any sort of.
Having any sort of.
More V. Having any sort of.
Having any sort of.
She was having any sort of.
She was having any sort of.
More V. She was having.
Okay. She was having any sort of.
It's okay. Sort of sounds good, but the having, it just sounds a little bit weak yet. I know in Russia the vodka is, or the V, like vodka, is almost a W. Vodka. So sometimes having the V sound real clear, I know, is difficult. But I do want you to practice on your V's, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Mikiko. Other people at the scene.
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 Good. Officially.
Officially.
Not officially.
Officially.
Good. At this hour, officially.
at this hour officially.
Where she is or why she left.
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 Great job. And Vassie. Lower Manhattan.
Lower Manhattan.
Have you ever been to Manhattan?
No, I've never been to New York.
Never been to New York.
Yeah, right.
Are you going to go? You're a finance guy. You got to go one day.
I doubt it.
Why?
I have nothing to do there. I mean,
Oh, I understand.
well, probably as a tourist one day. Who knows?
Yeah, yeah. So the next yellow word, where's the stress? First syllable or second syllable?
Campaigns.
First or second?
Second.
Mm. There are times when it can be the second, especially as a verb. In this case, we are using it as a noun or an adjective. So in that case, generally, it's a slight stress, not much, a very slight stress on the first syllable. So both campaigns.
Actually, that's the question I wanted to ask you, you know, about that "a" sound. "A" comparing with that short "e" sound, you know, and not just in general, but in unstressed syllables.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's very confusing. And you usually say in your videos, completely different. But for me, in unstressed syllables,
Unstressed,
they're
right.
not so different. Like campaign or
Yeah.
campaign.
So I'll give you an example.
Let's say understand and understand. Mm.
Yeah. So and these words here, don't worry about the meaning, everybody. Obviously, we have a chem and a cam. Okay, so perfect pronunciation. They're completely different. Okay, so completely different. Chem, 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 cam, cam, cam. However,
Yeah, you're putting a lot of emphasis on those.
Right.
Yeah, in this case, they're completely different. I agree, but try to
right. So
figure out examples where they are not so kind of stressed.
So if I were actually to read this in a real situation, probably I would put more stress on the un and the pain. In that situation, these two sounds, which are normally completely different, they're unstressed. And if they're unstressed, they start approaching schwa. And I've told you guys there are many variations of schwa, and they're really tough to catch the difference. Is it an I, an 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 eh? They can really be confusing. So Vassie, all I can say is I agree. An unkempt campaign, an unkempt campaign, an unkempt campaign, an unkempt campaign. That's really a difficult sentence to hear. Only in context would an American catch it. So all I can say is if they are unstressed, the short A and short E get real close, real close. Not the same, but real close.
Okay, okay. At least you admitted it.
I do. And this is, and I was trying to think, because I know you're right, but like you said, you have to think about a situation that's real. And that unkempt campaign would be a real situation. Let me hear your W's, Vassie.
We will keep you updated.
One more time.
We will keep you updated.
Too much.
Oh, what do you mean?
Be relaxed. We will keep you updated.
We will keep you updated.
Good. One more like that.
We will keep you updated.
Muy perfecto. That was exactly right.
He
Okay,
doesn't
great.
speak
Thank you.
Spanish. I think.
No, Vasi does. Vasi's fluent in Spanish.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Especially in French. Yeah.
In French. Oui, oui. Okay. Great job, everybody. Questions. You can ask questions 3:40. And now, again, we do have another DDM at 6 p.m. 3:49, 3:50, 3:51, 3:52 were our lessons. So I'll take questions. I know Mikiko has a question on
GE sound, George, massage, and also a sponge.
I'm going to add a word too. Okay. So,
I don't think.
Mikiko, turn your mic off for a second. Thank you. There's a lot of background noise. So let's look at the GE endings here. And how many endings are there? Are they all the same? Are they different? We actually have two different endings. Which is the different one? Which word, and you can type it, everybody, which word is the different pronunciation for the GE? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can just type a number. Okay, I'm seeing a couple. Yeah, that's right. This is actually the different one. The other ones are the same. But what makes it tough is that damn R and the damn N, because those sounds blend together. So I know it's confusing, but actually the GE itself is the same. That's right, Bertha. The second one is a ZH sound. This is a French word, and we stole it from those French people. The rest, I don't know the root, but the pronunciation J, J, J is the same. George, 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 message, 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 sponge, sponge, sponge. And the second word, massage. Yeah, it really is very different. Massage. So if you hear the George, message, sponge, there's like a stop, tick tock, tick tock. George, 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 message, 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 sponge, sponge, massage. It's a very smooth sound. So, Mikiko, try this sentence.
George left a message when you were getting a sponge massage.
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 You're closing too much.
I know.
So let's do this. I'm just going to make a word. Gosh. Say that, Mikiko. Gosh.
Gosh.
Good. Stronger. Gosh.
Gosh.
Good. Gosh.
God.
It's the same thing. So watch carefully. Gosh.
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 Let's do this. I'm going to change it. Sorry. Ass.
Oh gosh.
Try this.
Okay.
Ass.
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 Make that S really long. Ass.
Ass.
As.
Ass.
Okay, so I want you to be able to make the S and the Z. If you can make the S and the Z, then you can make the SH and the ZH. These are the same in that there's no vibration. These are the same in that there is vibration. So when we say some words like massage, garage, Nigel Farage. Actually, I think that might be a Farage. Massage, garage. Anything else?
Voyage.
What?
Voyage.
Voyage. Voyage is going to be a J. Voyage, right?
If it's French word, so voyage. Voyage.
Okay, there you go. So if we go to the French pronunciation, voyage, voyage, or something like that. So in American English, for sure, these two have that, well, you know what, garage, garage. Some Americans say garage with a J. This is definitely a ZH, garage. Boy, I'll go to the internet. Yeah, luge. Yeah, beige. That's a good one. Beige, luge. But lots of Americans say luge, but it should be luge and rouge. But once again, lots of Americans say rouge. Beige is a good example. Beige, 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 luge, 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 rouge, rouge. Amnesia. Yeah, that's a good example. Amnesia. Casual. Casual. Yeah. So we do have lots of examples. I'll give you this link. I'll put it in the chat room. And so what you should do, Mikiko, and other people too, go ahead and copy some of these words, make some sentences, and practice. The best way to practice is by having a j word next to a j word. Have them next to each other. Pop, 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 pop. That's the best way to practice because you really need to focus on making a difference. So you practice, you practice. Remember the j has a vibration. The sh has no vibration. The J sound has a stop. The j has no stop. Okay, remember those differences. Record yourself, listen to yourself. If you think you did a good job, let me know, and I'll listen to you, and then we can work on it. Okay, so it's not easy. It's a tough one for some people, but practice. Use the other coaches to have them help you. Go ahead, Berta.
Yeah, these are very tough for me too. I wish someday you can make one of your videos of all of those words, you know.
Yeah.
Sentences, dialogues, or something like that.
No, you're right. This is yeah, this is something that I should make a video on. Good stuff. Good.
Yeah. Well, the good thing with me, like I have copied the link, and I'm gonna ask my daughters to record those for me. So.
Yeah. See, Berta. Let's see. Right now, Berta and Karen are pretty lucky. I don't know where Maria lives. Maria, where do you live?
Right now, I'm in Belgium.
Belgium. So you speak French?
Yeah. Un peu.
Very good, very good. Well, French isn't going to help, but Karen and Berta, Karen lives in the UK, Berta is in America. They're really lucky. If they have some friends, they can help them, you know, make some recordings and get pronunciation. I also tell, especially Berta and Karen, because they live in an English-speaking country, I will do my best, of course, to give you the standard pronunciation. But people who live in Bertha's neighborhood or Karen's neighborhood, they definitely could have a really different pronunciation. So if I ever correct your pronunciation, just tell me, okay, but actually here in Alabama, people say it like this. And then, you know, yeah, I don't want to make you sound more foreign. I know the purpose of you studying English is to sound more natural. And so your local dialect is obviously most important, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, so this, I need to make a video on this stuff. Questions about anything? You guys are too kind. I need to rest. I will be back again at 6 p.m. in 5 hours. I need to make your explanation video today, and it's been a week of getting back to work. I'm not, you know, I'm supposed to do my EQ videos and my Coach Shane's ESL videos, and I haven't, and I feel bad. But hopefully next week I'll be better. Yeah, so thank you so much for your patience and for your well wishes. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Have a great week.
Thank you. Take care.
Everybody.
Thank you, Coach.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Take care.